What's up, guys? This is Boondocks, and I'm going to be playing more FTL Advanced Edition. And probably going to play on easy again, just until I get a little bit more bearings, which you'd think I would have after the number of games I played. After the number of games I played, but you'd be surprised. I'm pretty shit. I'm going to random. I've been doing a lot of boarding, and as much as I like Mantis Type A, that's also what I beat the first game on, so it's kind of pointless. Random again. So the Rock Cruiser. This one's pretty tricky, actually. Rock are really slow. They are immune to fire, which is nice, but the issue is I have to manage my missiles very much right from the start. But let's give it a shot. No reason to keep randoming just because I'm not a huge fan of the ship. And while I'm not a huge fan of the ship, they do start with rock plating, which is amazing because superior hull means I have a 15% chance to negate incoming hull damage, which is pretty nice indeed. So, wow, that's pretty awkward. Like, just because of this layout, I can't get over here. Because by the time I hook around, the rebel fleet will already be on me. That's kind of shit, honestly. Well, I could pay them to delay the rebel fleet, but instead I'm just going to fight them. Okay, so... Oh, I should have powered this shit up, huh? Well, I'm going to take a point out of the medbay. I also should have redistributed these guys right from the start, but I didn't. I do want someone on the weapon, someone on the helm, and put that guy over there on the shields. And in the meantime, the hull missile does 2 times damage to systemless rooms. So what I'm going to want to do is Artemis here, and hull missile here. I'm going to turn off auto fire just in case. Because if you're constantly auto-firing, you're usually wasting missiles. Okay, so that's actually a halfway decent offer because they give me 2 more missiles right off from the start, plus that 3 fuel. But I want more scrap at this point. And this should kill them, and it did. Easy day. The nice thing about the Rockman, you don't really have to worry about fire all that much. Of course, when there's a shit ton in there, whatever. God damn, the shit's just spreading. Get over here. Put that out. You had like 3 quick hops right from the start. Okay, you come down here. You get back over on your shields. You get back on weapons, and you get back on your helm. And I'm going to save their spot once they get there. Then jump out. So save, and jump. I'm not sure if, like, I'm sending someone to a room and I save their position, if it'll actually... Hold on, one merchant seems to be broadcasting. Yep, we'll accept his shit. And jump. So here's the quest. Can I jump up around? Yeah, I'm probably going to do that, as opposed to... Well, I could also come down and through. Yeah, I'll try to go down and through. And work my way up to the quest before jumping out. So I'm going to reject their offer because it's shit. And I'm going to Artemis here. And hull missile there. Come on, charge up. So right now, that beam weapon's pretty shitty, to be honest. The reason I want to take out their drones is just for that reason. The drone's the only thing that can take down my shield, and then their hull missile can't really do anything else to me after that. Except I missed completely. Missed very wide. So I'm going to once again try to hit him there, and now once again try to hit him in the hole. The idea being that if I can get him in the hole, then they'll die, which is exactly what happened. Send him back to his room real quick, and jump to this distress beacon. Go down to the surface and investigate. Invite him to join the crew. I now have Charlie, who's already max level on weapons, which is awesome. Plus he's fast and good at fighting boarders. So I could go to the store and then jump up, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. I doubt there's going to be anything I can really buy at the store for 73 scrap that will really interest me. I could get the clone bay instead of the med bay, but for 50 scrap, I don't think it's worth it at this time. These missiles are pretty expensive. I'm gonna go through them so fast though. What I would really love is to have a explosives replicator, which pretty much just every time I fire, I have a chance of regenerating the missile that I shoot. It's like a 50% chance. So when you have this many missiles and you get that early on, it's pretty devastating. I am actually going to buy fuel. Buy that right up, actually. So ship. Need 50 to power this up. I'm going to do that now. So that way, after hopefully my next jump, I can max it out. And in addition to that, I already know that if, like in this case, where they don't have missiles, I can actually just take both points out of my shield, or out of my engines, put them into my shields, and now they can't get through my shields to hit me with that beam, and that's perfect. So I'm going to Artemis them in their helm, and then try to shoot them in their hole real quick to do 4 damage. I'm not worried about their missiles coming in and hitting me. I'm just more worried about them trying to dodge out, which is why I hit them in the helm first. Okay, had they offered me missiles, I might have actually taken that, even though I do really want some scrap right from the start. I mean, this might just be, you know, subjective, but I feel like I tend to actually hit more if I target the what am I looking for? If I target the helm more than other areas, I feel like I actually hit the helm with less missing than if I were to target something else first. Okay, so they have an ion and probably just another laser, because I see a little thing sticking out there. So it's probably not going to be a missile bay. They do have hacking, and that's annoying. But, okay, they only hit me in the sensors. That's not an issue, to be honest. The thing that I do have a problem with is the fact that they don't have any open hole space. So I'm going to probably wind up wasting a good number of missiles here. You know what, I'm just going to double attack them right here in their helm. So that way there's less chance of me missing. Okay, so now I'm not going to fire the other Artemis. Well, I might as well, because this will only do 2 damage as opposed to 4, since there's no open hole areas. Everything has a system in it, and the whole missile will only do 2 damage to a systemed up room. So let's jump to the quest. I have a Mantis on board, so I might actually be able to scare this guy. Nope, I couldn't, so I'll just have to accept it. I mean, I could have kept the drone parts, but why? Okay, I think I could jump here, here, here. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. Okay, so once again, I'm completely safe. So shoot him in the helm, and shoot him in the hole. Okay, so that's good. I didn't notice that they were trying to jump. And that should kill them. Easy. And it had a breach. I heard that. It's kind of irrelevant, but I heard it. So right now I'm being cocky, which probably isn't the best idea. Okay, what do they have? Okay, so I think they are going to have a repair drone. I'm going to shoot them in the helm in the hole. Yes, they do have a repair drone. And once more in the helm, and that'll be it. Honestly, what you could do is shoot them just twice with the whole missile. It would have saved me a missile. Probably would have been the smarter way of going about things, but I'm not exactly the smartest player in the world. So I got an ion charger, which cost me 2. That could be very helpful later on. The only issue I have with ion chargers, or any charger for that matter, is if I do manage to pick up the weapon pre-igniter, it's relatively pointless. So I'm going to reject that offer because I need the fuel and I don't need the drone parts. So I'm going to go engine controlled through all these safe sectors for one reason and one reason only. There are way too many goddamn nebulas down here. I will have to go through at least 2 in order to get over on this side, and I hate nebulas. Can't see what's happening, and you could jump into an ion storm. So this is pretty much what I wanted to have happen. I'm going to actually go distress, store, and then jump across and try to hook my way through. It's a little bit more risky, but I'm going to do it anyway. Okay, so giant spiders, if I had bought that cloning bay earlier, I would definitely send them in, because if your crew died to the giant spiders, they'll just respawn. And you can actually get some decent shit out of fighting those spiders, but it seems like the chance of actually living through that scenario are so low. I can't in good conscience send one of my guys in when I don't have very much. Okay, so I could buy another crew teleporter. I love teleporting crew on board enemy ships. That's a given. But I've been doing it pretty damn often recently. And I do need more fuel. So I'm probably just going to skip being able to do that this time. So one of the nice things about being at Weapon System 3 is buying the second power-up into your weapons actually costs 40. So right now I'm going to put some points in one of the cheapest things I have, and that's my evade. So I'm going to take 1 point out of here for now, because I want to be able to power it up otherwise. And jump to the next area. I don't know why I couldn't click on the fucking jump button, but whatever. Okay, hold on, let's try to purge the system code. And that never works. This sucks. This really sucks. So they have a defense drone. They can't hurt me, thankfully. This is one of those times that well, they actually can't hurt me because they hacked into my shields, which really sucks. Fortunately, that first attack missed, and now what's going to have to happen is fire twice on their drones, and that's why. But chances are, by the time I can attack again, that drone system is going to be up and available. So I'm going to try to hit one more time, and I missed. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you, luck and probability. You fucked me. This is going to waste so many missiles unless I jump out of here. Okay, apparently I hit the goddamn drone. I would prefer to not have that happen. But let's try to hit him one more time in the drone bay. And one more time off to the side here. And that'll kill him. Sure enough. So I wasted a lot of missiles to get that done. And I do not appreciate that in the least. Can I make this jump? Yeah. So, come here, down, boom. I might not make it to this guy, but that's alright. Continue, jump, wasted jump. Awesome. I might not even be able to jump down to that next one down there. Yeah, it'll offer them assistance. Rock plating. Shield their ship with yours and escort them out. Free scrap. Awesome. Can never argue with free scrap. So, if I jump here, 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 I might be able to make it back up to the store. Instead, I'm just going to come over to this guy, go to the store, see what they have to sell. Well, that kind of sucked. Okay, so they have emergency respirator, drone recovery arm, which I'm not using drones, and a shield charge booster. So this was a total waste, other than the fact that I do need more missiles because that one fight totally cost me a lot. So one of the issues too with the path I took, there's a really good chance that I'm going to have to go and fight Zoltan ships. I do have my charged ion to help me get through it, but it's going to cost me a lot of missiles if I don't. Oh man, this was stupid. I'm going to have to try to get past the rebel fleet now. Investigate the battlefield. I did get some shit. Oh, I'm not going to have to fight him. It's right on the edge. That's perfect. So, intervene and defend the outpost. This will cost me a decent number of missiles. No, it's not, because they have open hole areas. I should have noticed because they only have 3 systems, but I didn't. Oh well. So this is going to fire 2 and that's going to fire 1. If they fire at the same time, then they can actually hit me in the shields. I don't know why I'm not powering this up all the way. So for 2 missiles, this is definitely worth the fight. and boom, right like that. Easy day, easy scrap, plus a little bit extra. So jump to the next sector, and I'm definitely not going up there. I really hope that's not Zoltan, but there would be even higher chance for Zoltan control down on this side. And at this point, they'll have a lot more firepower as I'm trying to break through that Zoltan shield. Though I'm assuming that when I got there, by the time I got there, I would have better weaponry to get through that shield. Okay, so right away, we wind up fighting a Zoltan, and this kind of sucks. I could pay the toll, but I'm not wasting money just to fucking have less headache. So instead, I'm going to power that up and get to the fight. So I might as well wait for this to charge up all 3 times. That fucking blows. I'm going to use this against their shield. It does do 2 damage equal to the number that I would normally have. And he hit me again in the goddamn weapons. Are you fucking kidding me? So you run here. Shield guy. Because you're not needed on shields. They're not bypassing shields at all. You get over in here. This sucks so bad. Oh my god. They're going to hit me again. Nope, they missed. Awesome. I was about to say, with the 30% chance to dodge, if they managed to hit me again, I was going to be so pissed off. No, I can actually take some points. Well, I didn't need to take points out because my fucking weapons are totally down. There goes that. It's probably on fire. Taking stupid amounts of damage from this fight, so I'm just going to jump away to the store. I can't believe that just happened. Hit me right in the fucking missile bay, right away. So, this is really making me feel like I want to get that goddamn teleporter and do some boarding action. Yep, that's what's happening. Okay. You come over, I'll put out this fire. I'll put out the... Jesus. I'll put out this fire. So much fire. You go see if there's fire here. Here. No. Close that. Close it. Close it. Alright. You're going to be my quick fire scout and come repair this shit. Jeez, dude. So what I would really like now is to have like a fire beam. If I could find a fire beam, oh, boarding actions are so much fun when you can light bitches on fire and then board with the Rockman. Though I would like to have a clone bay instead of a med bay to do that, so that way it's a little bit less risky. You're my Hellman. You two are actually going to go and position yourself over here. I'm going to take some points out, that, put it in here, into here, and jump. So I'm not going to go back and deal with that crap again, because that would be stupid. Alright, so they have lasers. I'm not too worried about that. There's a good chance that they are Mantis, though, which is slightly more worrisome. I'm going to take that out, put it in here. I'm going to attack on that, and teleport in here. And they are Mantis. I'm hoping that I have enough health to be able to tank through at least until I can teleport them back, heal them up, and then send them back in to finish off the enemy. Which, let's see. Yep. That was pretty damn close. That was close indeed. I was very, very much risking it there. They were well under 10 health, which would have been easy for the enemy to finish me off. So I could keep attacking them like so and finish them off rather easily with my missiles, but you get more scrap for boarding them. Back in the old version of the game, you used to get so much more. I actually didn't play back then, sadly, but what I did do is watch some decent number of videos, which is why I'm kind of surprised with myself that I never bought this game until just recently. But I mean, it was on sale when I did. Okay, so I got an ion bomb, which is both good and bad. It will do 4 ion damage, because it's ion. I think it'll... I'm not totally sure, because sometimes bombs on like missiles don't always hit shields, Sultan shields by that. But this will absolutely decimate a weapon system. It only costs 1 and it won't do damage. So I'm actually going to power that up and power my charged ion beam, because what I could actually do is ion bomb them in, say, their shields, drop it, and then charge ion in the weapons and lock them down for the cost of only 1 without doing any damage or risking my boarding party dying to me just doing too much damage to the enemy. I'm actually going to hop down here instead of going up, so that way I can kind of hook around. Hopefully that works out for me. I could booby-trap the cache, but missiles are way too important to me. Plus I got a decent amount of scrap and something to sell. I'm going to come down here first, then jump up to that store. Awesome. Ion pulses. This sucks. So I'm going to take 2 points out of that, put them into my dodge chance, just to try to avoid that a little bit more. I'm going to ion bomb them over here in the weapons, and teleport in on the helm. Okay, so they have an NG and a human. Chances are they don't have anything other than this human to fight me with, because otherwise this NG most likely would have run away. So an ion pulse is imminent, and they did some damage to my doors. Not the worst place they can hit me. They did get me in the shields, unfortunately. Okay, so boom, fire up against this as well. He got a fucking shot off on me before dying. Well, I'm kind of surprised that that NG didn't run out for being able to fire. Oh, no. No, 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 no. No, you come down here. Get teleported out. And right like that. So I still do need to wait for this to recharge, because it counts the goddamn ion storm as like a serious pain in the ass, for I don't know, lack of a better way to it counts as like a dangerous area, like a sun or the, what am I looking for, asteroid field. Even though, in all honesty, you're pretty much pointless. Even though he'll get up to my doors to repair them faster, the fact that he repairs in half the time of everybody else doesn't really counter, you know. I might as well just put him over in here instead. So really, that's the end statement there. So these guys are healed up. Time to get back over, or I need to heal these guys up, rather. So put them over in here. And they can do that while I'm at this store. I'm gonna jump again. I know it's kind of stupid, but if I'm gonna probably have to take one more ion blast. I do want these guys full health before jumping, so that way I can teleport on board for the next person. And in the meantime, hit me in the oxygen, dick. And do. Alright, that's close enough, and I don't feel like waiting for another ion pulse. This shit will run out quickly enough. Listen to their offer. Agree to rescue the store. Continue. Okay, so that will probably be my goal if the store doesn't have anything. And I probably won't spend shit being cocky once again. So they have Distraction Buoy, Automatic Reloader, Burst Laser Mark II, which is really good because it fires 3 shots for the cost of 2 energy. It's actually one of the better weapons to have, in all honesty. And I'm kind of tempted to take it and drop this ion charger, which is exactly what's happening. It is pretty fucking expensive, though, and that's really the downside to it. I'm also going to buy all that fuel, which is also pretty expensive, but in the long run, I think it'll be worth it. Can I jump? Yes. Okay, so I am going to go to that quest. Really, all I should actually gain from it is the ability to do another shop, and this kind of sucks. Basically, what I'm hoping for here is that fire starts in places that aren't all that important, and I could just tank it out and go for the win with that. I would really like to have some fire weapons. That would be really cool. Okay. So, because I'm out of sun, I don't instantly get my jump. Hopefully, okay, there, I can jump out right before the sun hits me. I might have to fight the fleet before jumping out of here. Okay, so... I'm going to buy 3 fuel for 6 scrap. Having the extra fuel is always nice. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to fight them. It might just be at the edge. Engage the rebels and rescue the space dock. Okay, so they only... If I can take out 1 level of their weapons, I should be safe. Because... Oh man, I should have... Oh yeah, I was out of sun. That's why I jumped out without paying attention. Was I out of sun last? I don't know. I'm stupid. Come on, miss. And... Awesome. So it also started a fire, but fortunately it's close enough to an airlock with no people that I need to protect that I can just save them as such. And that one missed. Perfect. Plus the ion bomb went off rather nicely. So that'll be unlocked for a decent amount of time. Okay, gotta just watch out for their health. It's only this one guy remaining though. Okay, so this is where things start to get risky, and we got it with 5 points of hull repaired and a firebomb. Okay, so now I can try to be cocky. And how much power does it take? 2. So I can sell the whole missile and buy the firebomb, which I'm going to do. It's not the fire laser, which kind of sucks, but oh well. I'm also going to buy these. I'm spending so much on pointless shit. I swear. This run probably won't work out for me, but in the grand scheme of things, I'm enjoying it so far. And that should count for something, right? Okay. So right here, power up that guy again. And awesome. I can jump to the exit without having to fight the rebel fleet. That serves 2 purposes. 1, I don't have to worry about taking pointless hull damage. And 2, there might be something there that benefits me as opposed to just being able to fight the rebel flag or the rebel ship, which will give you a little bit of fuel. And sometimes it's as low as 1 fuel, which typically piss me off. So jump to the exit. Alright, continue. Attack him before he can attack us. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. Okay, well, you need to get up here right now. Honestly, though, I think outside of their boarding party, they don't got shit. So what I'm going to do is power down my med bay. Actually, I'll keep 1 point into it and take off my teleporter, because I'm not going to board these guys. Instead, I'm going to wait for my ion bomb to charge up. Wow, he hit and it even stuns that guy. Not too concerned about that then. I don't even know why they're fucking firing at me with that ion bomb bullshit, because it can't do anything. Or their ion stun ion, I think it's called, something like that. I'm going to ion bomb him here. Boom. And now burst laser them in the shield. Worked out rather nicely. And burst laser them in the helm. I do have 5 fuel, but I have already enough fuel, so I will not accept their offer. And I'm going to hit them in the teleporter, so that way I don't have to deal with these assholes again, hopefully. Good. Now, 1 more shot back into the shields. Send these guys down to the med bay. Oh, they're slow fucking walking ass. Get over there, and they're dead. Easy day. So, take a point out of that. Put it back in here. With these guys, back into my teleporter, and I'm gonna actually be smart and save my room locations. Let's jump to the next sector. It's a civilian sector, which is good because it's not Zoltan. There could still be Zoltan here, but on a much lower level than if it was a Zoltan sector. That sounded pretty repetitive going through the motion of saying all that horse shit, but whatever. Jump over to this guy first, see if there's anything of use. First, I have a problem by launching a missile. We'll appreciate the enthusiasm, but blah blah blah. I'll give them 5. Reactor upgraded by 1, that's not worth it. Had I been able to use 15, they typically give you a lot of scrap as well, and sometimes even an augmentation. Yeah, send a rock recruitment in, save them. Hacking stun. Pointless because I don't see myself picking up a hacking unit anytime soon. I do like hacking, it's pretty nice. You know what? I will. Alright, so that's right next to my exit, and it's really the only way I can jump out anyway. So, in truth, that was pretty worthwhile. Okay, so I'm going to try to just outpace the Rebel fleet for the time being. Alright. Let's see, so they have an... Okay, so what I'm going to do is power off my burst laser, power on my firebomb, and teleport into... I'm going to wait, and ion bomb him here, and firebomb him here. And once that firebomb goes off, that's when I'm going to teleport in, assuming it hits. Okay, that was a lucky dodge, to be honest. Okay, teleport in. And now they can't do shit to put out those fires. I can just sit here nice and happy. Boom. And we're taking shots from them. Meanwhile, those fires are going to rage on, and I can just happily sit over here. Even as this Mantis comes in, I'm not too concerned. I would actually really like to have bought that clone bay at the beginning. Even though it would have cost me 50 at the time, it would have meant that I could leave those guys over on the ship, and even if the horrible events of, say, the fire spreading and the meteors crashing into this guy so much that I eventually die, it, in the grand scheme of things, wouldn't have mattered all that much. See, because as the fire spreads, I'm going to take more and more damage. Or the ship's going to take more and more damage, and then my characters can actually die, and that would upset me. Plus, if it spreads over to the shields, I'm probably going to want to get this guy off. Get this guy off. I'm going to want to get my boarding crew away from the enemies as quickly as possible. You know what? I might be able to finish them off. They seem pretty damn weak. Yeah. Boom, boom. Where's the remaining enemies? Okay, there's fire in there. That means that they're probably not going to come in and fight. Just move up in here. And we got them. Good. I love firebombs because you can just sit back and watch them burn to death. It's a lot of fun. Honestly, there's actually an achievement that I already have. It's from sitting here and waiting for this whole ship to spread, catch on fire, and then explode. Because even though you can't activate or click on any of the rooms anymore, they are still taking fire damage. It's kind of interesting in my opinion. And you can actually get an achievement for it. I think I got it the one time because I actually left the room after lighting them on fire, and when I came back soon after, before I jumped out, they exploded. So, jump to this area, and then I'm probably going to try to come down here as much as possible and work my way up. Okay, so they have a flak cannon and a heavy laser. So, in conjunction, they're actually pretty powerful. And once again, as soon as my firebomb goes off, assuming it hits, I'm going to teleport on board. So, please don't take damage. Awesome. And they do have a Rockman, which kind of sucks. They're both Rockmen. So I'm going to ion bomb them just to get those offline. Because if I have to teleport out before the fire destroys this shit, or before I can manage to kill them, they're not going to run away from the fire. They're just going to stand here and fight me to the death. Just like a normal boarding party would. Okay, it appears that there might not be anyone else. Okay, here comes another guy. It's an NG, so not worried about that in the slightest. Said he's going to take a shit ton of damage and then run away from the fire. Okay, so now what I could actually do is, assuming there's no one else on board, I'm just going to kind of peek around real quick. Okay, I'm thinking it's just that one NG left, so I can fight an NG to the death, no problem. Oh, fire spread over here, so he's not going to want to come and fight me. Instead, I just beat him down over in this corridor. As you can see, I've gotten a lot more scrap recently from doing boarding parties, as compared to standard just sit there and face tank them. I'm going to just buy one more point, so that way I can power up everything I need to for the time being. Obviously, I'm going to want to power up more of this shit as well. I would also like to get a more powerful weapon at some point. So I'm probably going to make at least these 2 jumps. I'm going to jump here and see how close they get. They should get to about here at that point. And then I could decide whether I want to try to come down, up, and over or not. I really should actually be powering up my ship a little bit more, especially for this type of thing, which I'm just going to avoid the conflict with. Okay, here's a store. See what they have. There's apparently a surplus of stores in the area, which I can't quite argue with. Okay, so cloaking for 150. Obviously, I do want cloaking. Shield charge booster, life form scanner. Nothing good over on that side. Buying cloaking is tempting, but I'm still gonna have cloaking. Wow, another store. So 1, 2, 3. You know what? I'm gonna risk it. See what happens, because if one of these stores has something extremely valuable to me, I don't want to bypass it. Charge is not worth it. Repair is not worth it. Let's see what we have over here. Explosives, replicator. That's exactly what I was looking for. Because now, I kind of wish I hadn't sold that hull missile, to be honest. I could buy a breach. Does crew damage, which is really nice. Does a lot of system damage, which is also very nice. And it breaches. So, obviously that's really good as well. I'm gonna hold off though. I'm gonna buy 2 more. Oh shit, I shouldn't have done that. I should not have done that. Well, I could always sell the hacking stun. You know what? I'm gonna sell the hacking stun now because I'm not gonna buy hacking. I can tell you that right now. And if I were to jump someplace that, if this next store that I get to has weapon pre-igniter, I'm gonna want it. Plain and simple. And if I waste all my shit now, okay, chances are these are going to be Rockmen, but I'm still going to fire off my firebomb, then wait it out and see what happens. After this next jump to the store, depending on what they have, it's probably going to be what determines my whether I upgrade or not. Okay. Teleport into here. Are they Rockmen? No, they are not. It's a Zoltan and a human, so that should be pretty easy turn of events to kill these guys off. And they already took enough damage to their weapons to not have to worry about it. I'm actually going to just run this guy over to here for now. And move on through. I don't want to take out their... Yeah, we'd probably just fight them off here real quick. Boom. And boom. Dead. Get 52 more scrap. Perfect. Send him back in here to heal. Make this slow son of a bitch. Hopefully repair up this door. God, Mantis takes so long. They actually have a 50% decrease in repair, but a 50% increase in attack. Whereas NG do 100% increase in repair and a 50% decrease in attack. So they're kind of like polar opposites of each other, which is interesting. And that's why you like to have NG on Mantis ship and Mantis on NG ship and vice versa. So I'm probably not going to buy a drone control system, though it would be nice. I've already passed up way too many drone control arms to make that worthwhile. It keeps giving me cloaking. I'm going to buy it. The earlier you get it, the more you can dodge. So the grand scheme of things, it actually makes sense to get it. I'm also going to get one more into there. Just, why not? Bump that up and jump to this quest beacon. And it's a trap. Awesome. So, they have a heavy laser, a laser drone, a beam drone, and an Artemis fucking missile launcher. So what's going to happen here is, once again, going to firebomb them into that. Move my teleport team, my boarding team over into the teleporter. And dodge out of that shit. And teleport in. And fight them to the death in the fiery room full of weapons, I guess. Whatever. God damn it, really? Okay, both miss, so I'm not too concerned about that. And the weapon system will definitely go down, and then the fire will spread, and I'll be a happy camper. Because now they can't get through my shields, and I can honestly just walk in here and finish them off. Or maybe not. Okay, there's one guy left, and he's low life, so he won't be able to finish off either of my guys. And I got another Burst Laser Mark II. That's awesome. Honestly, one of the best things you can have is, if you can, even more so if you get a weapon pre-igniter, is have an entire set of weapon or Burst Laser Mark II is going all the way across, because anybody that you come in contact with will pretty much insta die, and that would be cool. Okay, you get back over here as well. I'm gonna return you to your original spots. I forgot that I did map them already, and I've been wasting a lot of time by highlighting and moving them around manually. Okay, continue. I'll buy one for two. Why not? I'm pretty good overall, I think, with my fuel, but a little bit extra never hurt. So the Mantis, this is going to make my boarding a little bit more difficult, but Mantis suck at putting out fires. So even if I were to board, fight him in a fire room, jump back, heal up. Okay, well, this is counterproductive. I am actually going to run you all the way over here as quickly as possible. Get in there. Okay. And you know what? You actually are going to come back. These guys are going to go in here, because you don't take any damage when it's like that. So I'm going to ion bomb them in here first. As long as you're fighting in the med bay, they can't do shit to you. Whoa, that sucks. I'm going to vent this off. Hopefully it vents off fast enough to not totally take out my engines. I'm going to power down my... Well, no, I'm going to keep that up. Oh my god, that is so much fucking fire over in there. Holy crap. Okay, that really needs to run out. Oh, not you. You come back. You go over here. You go over here. Okay, now gonna firebomb them in their med bay. Teleport in. Try to take out their med bay. Ion bomb one more time over in here. Okay, now close these up. I should just hit the quick key, being a dummy, but whatever. Okay, so eventually this fire will destroy their med bay. They'll stop healing. Right like that. And perfect. I'm actually going to send... You know what? I'm going to leave him there for now. Yeah, you stay here. Is there fire in here yet? No. Okay, they're pretty beat up though. Should be able to finish them off. Are you kidding me? That was kind of a waste of a bomb, except I didn't waste one thanks to my weapon replicator. You guys are going to go heal. You're going to go help repair here. You're going to go repair here. Can't believe that fire totally decimated my engine room. Took a decent amount of hull damage on that too. One of the issues with systems is when they take enough damage from fire or something that they actually get destroyed, or like boarding. When they actually pop after taking enough damage, they're gone, and that sucks. But as I'm repairing up here, I should have ended the video when I first jumped to this sector, and that was kind of stupid. So I'm going to run these guys back, and while they're running back, I'm going to end it here. So see you next time, guys. Good luck. Have fun. Peace.